Good evening everybody, Calm Biker here. Just on a quick ride. It's the evening following the first day of my BikeSafe weekend, and I thought it'd be nice to get out and have a ride without a policeman following me. Kind of reflecting on today. Really enjoyed it actually. It was good to have somebody look at my riding. Good to see what bad habits I've picked up. Luckily not too many of them. My positioning is bad, but I knew that. I've never had any training on positioning other than the stay in the middle of the road or just to one side business of passing the standard test. So it was interesting to do all of the road positioning stuff that's more on the police advanced side, as he called it. And the thing he did pick me up on was lifesavers, and I have to admit I don't do as many lifesavers as I should, so that's something I definitely need to work on, as well as practicing my positioning. I got the chance to ask him a few questions as well, which was good. So I asked him a couple of things that were interesting to me and a couple of things about the highway code that I've mentioned before. One of them being the thing that Phil 480 said about whether or not you're allowed to cross the double white lines to filter past traffic that's stationary. And Phil 480 got told on his BikeSafe that you shouldn't do that. The policeman said to me today, as long as you're safe, as long as you're careful, as long as you're not screaming past them at stupid speed, then that's fine. So obviously they have a different view in different areas of the country, or different policemen have different views. So that's quite interesting. And then the one about passing people, passing the front car on zigzags. And the one that I had where I passed them when there was a queue right into the town miles away, he said for that one, when there's obviously a queue, then that's fine, just go past them. It's common sense not to sit there. But he did say that for zigzags you shouldn't overtake at all. So the police are told do not overtake at all, even if it's stationary, not just the lead car but any car at all that's alongside the zigzag. So that's quite interesting. So I'm going to try and do that in the future. We'll see how successful I am at that later. And then I asked him a couple of things which was really about things that were of interest to me, that not particularly about riding as such, but one was on tinted visors, and he was saying that you should have the British kite mark, but 95% of police don't care if you wear a dark tinted visor. But he does know of one policeman, luckily not in this area, who will pull you just for having a dark tint visor. We'll check it and we'll give you a £30 fine for it. He says though that most police just use the common sense, and quite a lot of police, and a lot of police in this area, ride with an illegal visor anyway because it's too dark, just because it's safer. So I guess the other policeman who does pull you over is a bit of a job's worth. And then the final one was about loud exhausts, and again he said that it should have the British standard mark on it, but again, as long as you're not driving badly, or riding badly I should say, you're almost certainly not going to get pulled over for an illegal exhaust, a loud exhaust, unless it's stupidly so. But if you get pulled over for riding stupidly, you might get extra ticket for your exhaust. So that's quite interesting to find out as well. But aside from that, as I say, the riding was brilliant. Felt somewhat pressured having a policeman behind me permanently, but the riding was great. Learnt loads in just a couple of hours, and that's made me definitely say I'm going to do my advanced riding. And the couple said it's probably the best time for me to do it. I've got enough experience to be able to control the bike properly, despite what you see. And I haven't picked up so many bad habits yet. So he said it was a good idea to do it straight away. And I've got a £25 off voucher, so why not? But for the BikeSafe, I'd heartily recommend it. Tomorrow is the advanced ride taster or observed ride. I shall let you know how that one goes as well. So thank you all for watching, ride safe everyone, and I'll talk to you all again soon.